What's up, guys? We're live. It's been a while. I'm gonna wait for some people to join. Looks like people are hopping on already. Let me move my little screens around here for a little bit. I got a surprise for you guys. We're not giving anything away though. What is it? Oh, you gotta watch an ad? That sucks. All right, we wait for a few more people to join. I'm prepared tonight, guys. I'm prepared. I know that there's going to probably be a lot of questions. I'm going to answer some questions first that I get all the time because I just get these questions all the time. But I got my wife. She's actually going to be taking the questions down, so we won't miss. Hopefully, we don't miss any. So she's actually. I got her on the screen. I'm going to actually transition her in. There, you guys can actually see her down at the bottom right. She will be taking down the questions as I'm answering them. That way, yeah, we don't miss any. Because I feel bad when I miss them. All right, it looks like questions are already coming in. What's up, guys? The guys who stayed up to watch, I appreciate it. It's kind of late for us down here, but I say it's down here, but you depending on where you are, we might be up here. Oh man, a lot of people already coming in. Lots of questions coming in.
Tell us where you're calling in from, or where you're watching in from.
Yeah, where's everybody watching in from? I think you can hear my wife perfectly fine. I say something, Melissa.
Test.
Oh yeah, y'all can hear, right? Can I get a shout out? Joseph Knapp, what's up, buddy? Yes, I mean the boss. Come on, guys. You gonna do me like that? You gonna roast me in front of my wife like that? All right, well, before I answer the questions that I want to address to everybody, we'll just take a few here. Let's see. It says, what's the best RC transmitter? It's really just preference. Airtronics, Futaba, those are going to be your go-tos, your high-end go-tos, and it's just preference from there. I run a Sanwa Airtronics M12S. They have an M17 now. I have no reason to get an M17 yet, but that's what I run. But honestly, I can probably look at all the people where they're calling from. I kind of regret it. I kind of wish I went Futaba, but you know, they work. All right, so we got some people from Michigan, obviously Texas. We got North Carolina. Oh, Austin.
I saw Hawaii.
Hawaii? Apparently I have some viewers from Romania. Shout out from Malaysia. Awesome. FlySky, you know, I've never run a FlySky radio. They're cheap. They're cheaper. I don't know if they're cheap quality. I'm sure they're good. Oh, Kaufman, Texas. I have family that lives in Kaufman, Texas. El Paso, that's like further than most states. Houston, San Francisco. That's awesome. All right, so guys, real quick, I'm going to answer some of the questions that I get all the time. Probably the number one question I get, believe it or not, is, and this isn't just RC question, this is a question that I get from my subscribers, is what car do I recommend, E-Revo or Traxxas Max? We're going to talk about my favorite RC monster truck first off. So bottom line, my favorite one is the E-Revo. It's not the most durable, by no means. I just think it's fun to drive. And the electronics are robust. Like, I don't beat my cars up. So if you ask me, really the Max and E-Revo, it's really preference from there. I think the E-Revo is more of a driver's truck. It handles like a truggy, but it's not a truggy. And it's versatile. Like, I'm driving it on the track, which the video releasing tomorrow, you actually get to see me drive it on the track. But yeah, that's probably my favorite. However, if I go somewhere where there's like extreme bashing and I know I'm going to be jumping high, landing hard, I don't take either of those. I'll take my Techno MT410. The Techno MT410 is just bulletproof. So if I'm doing something super risky and I want to make sure it doesn't break, I'm going to bring the MT410. The Max is good too, but the Max, it doesn't land very well. Maybe I could do some tuning on the shocks. The Wide Max kit did help, but you know, it's really a toss-up between the E-Revo and the MT410. Am I sponsored by Techno? Yes, I am sponsored by Techno. Man, there's a lot of questions coming up.
I'm getting them. I'm getting them.
So yeah, so my favorite RC monster truck is the Revo 2.0 right now, and then the MT410 is close. That's the one that I trust the most. I don't like the electronics that I have in mind. I might have to upgrade them. I have the original Revo 1.0 electronics in it, and I need to upgrade that servo. That 100T servo that I put in it the first time, I don't think it's strong enough. So to answer the question between Max and Revo, I'm gonna go Revo. But if you want something super durable, if you want the more durable one, the Max is more durable than the Revo. But I like the Revo. That's just my preference. All right, so let's go with some questions, Melissa. What we got?
All right, KR Odyssey, what's your tune settings for a TRX 3.3?
So your tune settings are going to vary depending on where you're at, elevation, temperature, humidity, all those things. But you want to start from stock, from basically, they call them factory needle settings. And factory needle settings on a 3.3 is, on the high-speed needle, it's 4 turns out from all the way in. And then the idle should be 0.7 millimeters wide. Sometimes you go millimeter wide if you want to make sure you run a higher idle. And then the low-speed needle needs to be flush with the collet on the low-speed needle on the throttle slide. That's the best place to start. Sometimes that works right off the bat depending on your temperature, but it is temperature sensitive. So there's not just a single setting that I run all the time. Sometimes on my OS motors, because I'm running on tracks that are, the weather is pretty much the same, I'm not doing much tuning, but on a 3.3, it really depends on where you're at.
So, and I think I've seen the answer for this, but just to reassure, RC Guru wants to know, he said you can't save a puffed lipo, but it sounded like somebody was curious if they could. I didn't see who it was, but what happens with puffed batteries?
If your lipo's puffed, the cell is already damaged. You can put it in the refrigerator and see if it goes down. I store my batteries in the refrigerator, and a lot of times they'll go down. It's risky to charge puffed batteries. I mean, the cell's damaged, so anything can happen. Usually, whenever it puffs pretty bad for me, I'm going to go ahead and just scrap it. Go ahead. Let me get in text.
Yeah, getting text. William Dominchul, I don't know if I pronounced that right. You like Traxxas, but what do you think of the new Kraton? Is it Kraton?
The Arma Kraton?
The Extreme Bash.
So I actually watched videos. I think that if you're talking about the newest one that they just did videos release, I actually watched videos of it today. It's a roller. So if I'm going to get a roller like that, again, the difference between Traxxas and Arma when it comes to monster trucks is Traxxas is a real monster truck. A monster truck means that the diff cases are below the chassis. Armas are truggies. They're truggies. They're not really monster trucks. So if I'm going to get a truggy type monster truck, I'm going to go with a Techno all day, every day. With that said, I'm going to give Arma a shot, I promise. I just, again, if I'm going to build a roller or build a truggy, it's going to be a Techno. It's not going to be a... Oh, look, I got
I was about to say, Merle Johnny, thank you.
Yeah, he gave me one of these. So there's a little $ in the live feed where you can actually donate money. And I'll see the comment faster and I'll answer your questions. He said, thanks for what you do, bro. Dude, thank you guys. I just do what I like to do. Like, I'm just doing it and then recording, and yeah, it's so much fun. So I've got a lot of content, guys. I've got 10 videos published already. Not published, uploaded. So that means they're waiting for it to be published. That means I'm about almost 4 weeks out on videos right now. So anything that I'm shooting right now, you guys probably aren't going to see for another 4 weeks. With that said, I had some people question and ask me when I'm going to run my mini Zs, because I've been posting pictures on mini Zs. If you don't follow me on Instagram or Facebook, go do that. But I have already been running my mini Z. I've shot a couple of vlogs, few vlogs actually, with my mini Zs. And those are Kyosho mini Zs. There's a new track local at Lone Star RC Hobbies, local to me. And they got an awesome track. It's an awesome program. You guys, I haven't not taken the camera there. So every time I go there, you're going to see it. All those vlogs are coming soon. The first one is actually going to be publishing Wednesday of next week. So, yeah, the Mini Z stuff is coming.
Are you drinking my kombucha?
No, I'm bourbon. What else we got?
So, Brandon Stone, I'm currently in a bad place. Do you think I should sell my T-Max and gear to give it a little money to live on for the next 2 weeks?
I'll be honest. The money you'll get for a T-Max probably won't cover the happiness you'll have of keeping it. T-Maxes don't sell very well right now. I think a running T-Max, a good condition running T-Max 3.3, like almost new to me, is maybe 150-ish. There's just, the market is really soft on T-Maxes. If it's a short wheelbase T-Max, I don't think it's worth anything over $100. And I mean, that's not going to keep you going that much longer. So I don't know. I don't think I would sell it if it's a T-Max. Rizzy, oh, thanks for the donation, man. Rizzy 643. You guys are awesome. Man, I got 123 viewers. It's like a podcast. I haven't podcasted in a while.
When is the next podcast?
The next podcast, it's supposed to be the 100th. So the story on the 100th episode is the next podcast supposed to be 100th episode, and it was supposed to be at a really cool venue, but obviously with the current situation going down, it's kind of frowned upon. So I'm waiting for it to kind of clear up a little bit, and we'll do that. It's not dead. So what we got?
Oh,
you're slacking. Yeah.
All right, Rizzy, what's the best gear ratio for a VXL wrestler?
Oh man, the best gear ratio. So I will always stay in the guidelines of what the manual says. So go on Traxxas and see what that 70 mile per hour, the highest gear ratio that they recommend, and run that. That's the safest one for me. I don't remember what it is, but I believe, is it a 31? It's something pretty freaking high. Is that the dog at the door?
Yeah.
It's something pretty high. But go to the Traxxas manual and go look up the highest speed rating for the Rustler VXL. Rustler VXLs are so much fun. That used to be my favorite bashing car. They're awesome. Go ahead.
Oh. Okay.
When I pause, you go.
All right. Durith, what do you recommend for a starter RC? Oh, that's pretty broad.
Okay, so for a starter RC, so a lot of questions that I get asked, this is a good segue into is something else I need to address. Matt Jackson. Oh, man. What's up, buddy? Big shout out to him. Thanks, man. A lot of questions that I get are answered in my descriptions. I was supposed to bring that up. I've actually updated my description, and you'll see it first on this live feed. I don't know if you can see it right now, but after this live feed actually publishes, you'll actually see the description, and that's my most updated one. The next few videos I publish won't have it. You'll start seeing these in the next couple of weeks, but almost all my descriptions will give you what the starter RC car is. To me, the best starter RC car is a Traxxas Slash 2-wheel drive. If you have a little bit more budget and you want something a little bit more fun and fast, get a Traxxas Slash 4-wheel drive. And it's not because it's the most bulletproof or fastest car. It's because it's the car that will handle the most support. Your local hobby shop will have all the support for it. You're going to find a whole bunch of YouTube videos on those cars. You'll be perfectly fine. So there's links in my description and all my videos, and in this one, that's the one I recommend. Slash 2-wheel drive and the Slash 404. What is that? Dyslexic Dog? Is that what that is? Dyslexic Dog, what's up, man? Thanks for the donation. Sell me your silver 48.4 rear tower. Oh, man.
What's up?
Those are so hard to get right now. So I have two, right? I have two silver 48.4 rear towers. One is on my son's car, so I can't tell you that one. And the other one is probably going to go on my other son's car. So I'll do this. Find me on Facebook. Hit me up on Facebook. I will ask around to see if I can get one. What he's talking about is a silver rear tower on the 48.4. They used to make them. They stopped making them, and it changes the car completely. Sorry, man. But hit me up on Facebook. If you hit me on Facebook and haven't responded, sorry. I try to respond to them as much as I can. I even but I didn't race last night just so I could respond to stuff. So, all right.
Peter Dittner, I just bought a Team C TCO2 Evo buggy. Do you know what? Do you know if it's a really good car?
So Team C, the problem with Team C is not many people run it, so you're not going to get as much support for it. You can make it work. Any of those cars you can make work. I think Team C is very closely associated, so it's probably like a old B5. Yeah, that's the only problem with it. It is a good car, but if you break something on it, the support's going to be kind of tough. Next.
Do you know how good the Proline axle for the Slash Platinum is?
So that's funny that you ask because I heard they're awesome, but I haven't bought them yet. I was actually going to buy them soon. I got to make a big Proline order, and I'm going to try those, and I'm going to try the Techno ones. What I've seen when people build bulletproof cars, they use the Techno stuff in their Slashes. Techno makes really good aftermarket stuff for Traxxas cars.
I have to read this one. Crazy uploads. Please read. Last week I got a brand new Revo Platinum off of eBay for $600 and it came in 2 days. And I just can't stop staring at it. Did I get lucky?
Yeah, you got lucky. They didn't make very many of them. And those will only, there's not very many cars, Traxxas cars that go up in value. Oh, Dyslexic Dog, another donation. Big shout out. Thanks. But yes, that Revo Platinum, it's going to be, if it's original Revo Platinum, for a while, the market goes up and down on those collector cars. For a while, they were going for $1,000. So yes, you did great. Just think of it this way: if you were to go buy a brand new Revo 3.3, you're going to spend about $600 anyway. So you got the best Revo for that. So yeah, you got lucky, man. Good job. You really can't find them. I bet you I have the most out of.
Tell us, how many do you have?
I have a lot of Revo Platinums. That's an awesome car. I love it. And I'm just like you. I just like to look at them. So they just look awesome.
So how many do you have?
How many do I have? I think I have 4. I have 2 brand new in box. Maybe I have 5. And then I think I have 3 in my garage.
The number's moving up.
I have a lot.
Okay, Elliot Miller is dying to know, are you going to race at the new Texplex and Action Park?
Yes, I am. If you watched the last vlog that I got published yesterday, whenever I said I got invited to a track and then uninvited. I wasn't uninvited. They just wanted to be more ready. I was actually supposed to go to Texplex, and that was the weekend before they actually opened. So I was supposed to go before they opened. But yes, I will be going out to Texplex, and I want to take my Tundra on the actual pre-runner track.
You want to do it?
I probably won't do it, but I want to. I want to. But yes, I will be there. I might go Sunday. That was me asking for
Only
permission.
if I can drive. And not the RC car.
Yeah, you can drive the RC car. I'm just joking.
Okay, Fog City RC. How do you how do you think we keep the hobby sustainable and keep the kids, future racers, engaged? Ooh, that's a good question.
You know, the way we keep the hobby sustainable or just up and going is we got to continue to have these entry-level classes. The worst thing that can happen to the hobby is we start only racing e-buggy or nitro buggy. Like, people can't just hop in on that. They're $3,000 if you're looking at getting a controller and you want to be top of the line stuff. And the other thing that does is it brings this environment at the track, like this elitist environment where only the fast guys are cool. Like, that's so dumb to me. So yes, the way we do it is we continue to have beginner classes. We continue to have kids classes. Here locally, we actually have a women's class also, which is awesome. And we need the pro drivers and the guys that are seasoned to embrace those. Don't be all pompous and blow people off. Like, help these people out. Like, it's got to be a hobby. And in our area, a lot of people are like that, and it's so much fun. So if you're a seasoned racer, reach out to people, get people in the hobby. If you're new to the hobby, go out there and be sociable. People should socialize and talk to you. So yeah, we got to have those beginner classes and kids classes, and we have them here. So I don't know what around the nation is doing, but it must be done.
Okay, Alex H 415. Does Traxxas replace steering servos? It broke within 2 days.
Give them a call and talk to them and tell them your situation. In my history, they would replace them if they broke within 2 days. So there's a difference. If it broke like it doesn't work anymore, then again, I don't work for Traxxas. I'm really careful what I say with Traxxas because I messed up that one time. But usually, if it stopped working because the motor's not going, then that's like a defective servo, and they will replace it. But if it broke, like you broke the gears on it, that's like normal wear and tear, and a lot of times they won't replace that. So, again, that's an unofficial advice from someone who doesn't work at Traxxas. That's just been my experience. But yeah, there you go.
Pro Gamer, why don't you race Nitro?
Okay, so a lot of people think that I don't race Nitro because I don't know how. If you follow me from the beginning, I used to just race Nitro. I'm actually probably better when it comes to speed in Nitro than I am in electric. The real reason why I don't race Nitro is the vlog. Like, whenever you race Nitro, you have so much maintenance. You got to warm your car up. You got to find a pit guy. There's just you basically have to have a lot down and taken care of to run Nitro, and I need that time to be able to film, to record. I like to socialize, talk to people, get to know people. That's really the reason why I don't run Nitro. And yeah, it was really for the vlog. And now that my kids are starting to race more, I need to really focus on their cars also. So when you have I like having good RC weekends, and if you have a beat up Nitro car, it can definitely ruin your weekend, and it takes up all your time. So yeah, that's the reason why I don't run it. I just have more time to vlog at the track.
He's always pissed off.
Yes, I get mad. Like, you can have I can TQ, a perfect qualifying, go 40 minutes into the main, and the last 5 minutes, a clutch spring or something crazy happens, a rock goes up in there and flames out, and I lose. Like, that's not fun to me. That's not fun. So I get the same amount of thrill with electric. The competition down here is just as stout with electric. So yeah, electric it is.
Rizzy 46643. What's the best gearing for VXL wrestler?
You already asked me that.
Oh, that's why I was like, that
Come
sounds
on.
familiar. I can't keep up.
Go on the Traxxas website and go look at the high speed gearing for a wrestler.
Robert Treadwell, what mid-range radio would you recommend for a rookie racer?
Oh, mid-range radio. So I would get like an MT44, the Sanwa MT44. I know. So Airtronics and Futaba. I say Airtronics is Sanwa and Futaba. They both have like a $200 radio. Get that one, because that $200 radio pretty much has all the features that our high-end radios have. They're just a little bit smaller. So that's what I would recommend. Either Airtronics or Sanwa or Futaba, and find that $200 radio. I don't know them off the top of my head, but thanks for reminding me. I'm actually going to take a note, and I'll put some good mid-range radios in my descriptions.
RC Guru, should I put a TRX 3.3 Nitro Engine on my Nitro Wrestler that comes stock with the TRX 2.5?
Yes, you totally should. One of my most favorite cars was a 3.3 Wrestler. It is ballistic fast. Like, so much power, wheelies on demand. It's so much fun. So I definitely recommend. I didn't even let you finish because I got so excited. I definitely recommend you put a 3.3 on a Wrestler. 3.3 Wrestlers are so much fun. Sorry. Oh, look, someone just asked me Revo 2.0 or Max. See, that's the question I get the most. It's preference. The Max is more durable. I like the Revo 2.0. If I got a choice, every day, all day, I'll go Revo 2.0. I just think they're awesome.
Honest Redneck.
Yep.
Are you going to come to Shaw's for the Spec/Tag Team Challenge?
Ooh, that's a good question. Maybe. I might race with my son. We'll see. That's maybe.
Brian McGlasson, what is your gearing on the Techno 410.2? Looking to get one and start racing. On
the ET or the SCT?
Ooh.
So there's
gearing on it just says 410.2.
410.2. Okay, so I think that's the EB. I don't have my my EB 410.2 is sitting right there, and I haven't put any gearing in it yet. So I recommend you go to the Techno website and go check out a setup sheet for one of the guys. I would go check out Tyler Hooks' setup sheet. He probably has the gearing in there. Shout out from Plano, Texas. Heck yeah, man. It's not that far from me.
Jonathan how to prevent spear gear from stripping in a Rustler 4x4?
Spur gear, Rustler
Spur
4x4. Loosen your slipper clutch a little bit. Your slipper clutch is way too tight. Slipper clutch, basically, it slips whenever it's under shock, so it doesn't do that. Don't mesh it too tight. You want to be able to, it needs a little bit of play, but you don't want it to slip, or to actually grind the gears. And loosen your slipper clutch just a little bit. It's just a little too tight, bud.
Gotta let the clutch slip.
Yeah. Oh, we got another professional in here.
Yee wheel wobble is I don't even know. I'm just gonna move on. Brian McGlasson, what is your gearing? Wait, that sounds familiar. Okay, some of these are coming in more than once. RC channel, do you think Techno will be coming out with a new matte MT410?
No. I don't think so. Hold on, wait, I'm gonna see if this works.
Hey, Steven Randolph said 4 weeks and he trimmed the beard because I told him he hadn't to. You want to tell him why?
Go ahead, talk to him. I got to do this. This is
he
important.
Ended up having seaweed in his beard and was all over the bed, and that was it. So he had to trim it.
Dang it!
No more. You can't do it.
I think I can. Here, let me see if I can pull this off.
Okay, Theodore Wu, how's your Mervs? Show us some mini Revo mods.
Oh, I got a mini E-Revo that needs a whole bunch of mods. All right, fine. I got like projects galore right now, so I wish I could just do that. But I'll just tell you right now. Right now, I got these are spoiler alerts. I got to fix the E-Revo 2. I broke it this past weekend. You guys will see that. I got to go over my race vehicles. I have to rebuild a car I got from CJ Moto. And then I got more stuff to do. Oh, and I have another kit to build. That's another spoiler alert. I actually took it out of this office so y'all didn't accidentally see it. All right, keep going. We're good.
What are your thoughts on Arma products?
I think they're good, but I'm a Traxxas guy. Traxxas is close to me. It's what I started with. They're good, solid cars, but again, they're basically race cars for the bashing group. Yeah, that's all. I'm gonna try them out. I promise, guys. I won't do y'all like that. Hold on. Someone asked me a question. Do you also do no prep drag racing? It is something that I have on my things that I need to do really bad.
Which one is it?
No prep drag racing.
What's that?
That's where they actually drag race RC cars and they bet. I want in on that.
Do you know House of Hobbies?
I do not know House of Hobbies, but sounds cool.
Colin, how do I stop my slash from bottoming out? It's a leg chassis and I want to get it to race good. I'm using the Traxxas GTR shocks with stock springs.
The problem... Okay, wait. Read the question one more time.
I just deleted it. Hold on. How do I stop my slash from bottoming out? It's leg chassis and I want to get it to race good. I'm using the Traxxas GTR shocks with stock springs. All right, so the problem with the Traxxas GTR shocks is they don't have enough travel. So that's the reason why they're slapping down, because there's just not much travel. You could try like the Pro shocks from Proline, but what you need is a longer shock. The GTR shocks just aren't long enough. I have that problem with the Sluggy that I built my boy, which is a buggy and a slash buggy truggy. So, sorry. That's all I got for that one. Okay, this is Joseph is dying to know VLinen or Castle Creations. I don't know what either of those mean.
If you want to go super crazy fast. Oh crap! Oh, hold on a second. Sorry, I'm trying to do something funny and it's not working. If you want to go super crazy fast, you want to go to Castle Creations. They just make some really, really fast stuff. But I like the support of Traxxas, so I like the Valenian motor. And I like it to look uniform, and the Traxxas cars are made for Valenian motors. So They bolt right in, they screw in. You don't have to do any like two-sided tape or zip ties or anything. Looks really clean. So that's what I would go with personally. They got a lot of power, enough power where you won't have anything to do with it. But yeah, that's what I do.
Galvin Valdez Kelly, what is a good electronic system for Slash 4x4?
I would keep with. It depends. Slash 404. It depends on what you're doing with it. If you want to race, go get one of the Hobby Wing, like the XE runs. If you just want to go fast, just stick with a Valenian system.
Matt Jackson, hey Mark, I saw a picture you posted of that awesome Volkswagen bus RC car.
Oh, that's a spoiler alert.
Oh, when do we get to see it?
That vlog will probably be out in 2 weeks, maybe. Yeah, I got this new kick right now that I can't tell y'all about until y'all watch it. But yes, if you follow me on Facebook and Instagram, you see a lot of these things before the actual release. But I won't pull it out. All right, go ahead. I'm gonna transition in. Ready?
Ready.
What is this one? All right, guys. We're gonna answer a few questions like this.
But you're gonna have to take them serious.
All right, yeah, you gotta take me serious. Go ahead.
Oh, there's no questions. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, Sideways Lover 16. What upgrade should I do to my Traxxas Bandit? It's a stock except for wheels and tire.
Is it a VXL? If it's a VXL, then you should be good. Just do a servo. If you don't have VXL, get a new brush system. Get a servo. You'll be happy with that. Look, I'm a potato. I'm a potato now.
EV the race RC driver. I want a good road. Can I have the Slash VXL and E-Revo? We can buy a Slash VXL.
Someone asked for a Slash VXL.
Yeah.
Guys, I wish I could give everyone an RC car. I just don't have the means to do that.
Susie, Defender or tactical unit?
Defender. If you're buying it, the tactical unit's a better deal. But if you have a choice, you want to go Defender. It looks better and it's worth more.
Okay, she asked again. Okay, so Mo's Garage, Xmax or Max?
Xmax or Max? I would go with a Max. Xmaxes are cool, but they're scary. And I say they're scary because if you hit someone with an Xmax, it's doing some damage. I don't think these guys can take me seriously.
David Cullen said, my kids are cracking up. How does the potato know so much about RC cars?
We should start a segment called Ask the Potato About RC Cars.
Rick Hayes, do you post your setup sheets? If so, where?
I do not post my setup sheets. I literally just... I probably need to post them somewhere.
Where would you post them?
I just have them in my phone. I don't post my setup sheet. I don't run much different than stock. Maybe just a little bit of difference. Did you reach 15 Revos yet, man? I crushed 15 Revos way back.
You did what?
They asked if I had 15 Revos yet.
And you crushed how many?
I thought we were 15 for sure. Do I need to get off of the potato or should I stay potato?
I think the people want the potato.
The people want the potato?
Yeah, the wise and all-knowing potato. Joseph Knapp, are GPMS good on Traxxas Slash two-wheel drive VXL?
GPMS? I don't know what that is.
I don't know. T. Peninsula, I want a wide max kit for the Xmax. Please, do you have any info?
They don't make a wide max kit for the Xmax. They make a wide max kit for the Max. That might be what you're talking about. Yeah, you can just buy them, man. They're a good deal. I might have a link in the description, not sure.
Trevor Johnson, are you going to get the Exotech F1 car?
No, probably not. I don't do a lot of on-road racing. If I do on-road racing, it's going to be one of the 5th scale FGs.
John V, would you upgrade your ECS and motor on an E-Revo? If so, what system?
ESC and motor on E-Revo, I wouldn't upgrade it. If I did, I'd put a Hobby Wing ESC and TCanadian motor. That's just my setup. Like, I trust it so much.
YNG Seb, best upgrades for Traxxas Stampede two-wheel drive.
Best upgrades, get a servo. That's like my first one. I asked that poll about what y'all's first upgrade. My first one is servo almost every time. So get a servo, and then after you get a servo, get a brush system, and then get some tires.
Ronnie Young, what truck should I get for my first one?
I have links in the description below for beginner cars, Traxxas 2-wheel drive, or Traxxas 4-wheel drive if you have a little more money.
Junior the Traxxas. Hey guys, my question is that the chassis battery extended from your Traxxas shop video. Is it true that we can do it for the Stampede 4x4?
Yes. I don't know. I think he's asking if you can do the extended battery on the Traxxas Stampede 4x4, and that's what that was for. I should have gotten the part number. When I go back, I'll get the part number.
Any MT410 bashing videos coming?
Yes. Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know. So here's the thing about MT410 is it's hard not to like launch into outer space every time you drive it. So the problem I have with the MT410 isn't the car right now. It's like every time I do that, my battery is like on its last line, like puffing and everything. So I got to be really careful with it. But yeah, I'll do some bashing with it. That's the one that I do my crazy bashing with anyways.
So Joseph Knapp, it was the GPM. So are GPM good on Traxxas / two-wheel drive?
I don't know what GPMs are. GPMs?
Bryson, is there any upgrades for Traxxas 3.3 Nitro?
Wheels, GPM racing wheels. I haven't tried those. I'm sorry, what was the question?
Oh, Bryson says, is there any upgrades for Traxxas 3.3 Nitro?
There's all different types of 3.3s. Let me see.
Okay, so Wraith FPV, what about the the Losi XE8 for a race platform?
XE8. The Losi XE8 for the race platform? Yeah. I don't know anything. I don't know much about. I'm going to Google it.
Unstoppable RC. Hey, Mark, just bought a TRX4. What upgrades do you recommend? Do you have a video on that?
Oh, that's the Losi 8X Elite. That's the new latest and greatest Losi buggy. Sorry. You said XE8. That threw me off. Yeah, that car is legit. Wade, one of the guys that I travel with, he races that car. So it is a good race platform.
Yeah, so what TRX4 upgrades do you recommend?
I get the servo first. So I just got a new TRX4. I started driving it. I think the first thing I upgraded were the tires because I like Proline tires. But the first thing that actually popped was the servo. So I replaced the servo, get a metal servo horn. And then I'm going to do some more things. But I like to mount my battery in the front. So if you don't have the little smaller fender wells that allows you to mount the battery in the front, get that. But I should have a lot of videos coming out on that soon because I am driving my TRX4 like crazy right now. I drive it inside the house. It's pretty fun.
Noah Wilmington. What's the best servo upgrade for the Max?
For the Max? So I have a bunch of servo links in my description. I think the 130T is a perfect servo upgrade for the Max. If you want something really hardcore, get a 155T. But a 130T is really good. It's super powerful, and it's very reasonable priced. People requested the potato back, so y'all are getting the potato back.
Okay. What's your go-to brand for lipos?
So for my bashing cars, I use Traxxas lipos because I like the trade-in program. Not a trade-up, not a power-up, trade-in program. That's what I messed up. But for race packs, I only do ProTech. It's just what I trust. And they're solid. I haven't had a cell go unbalanced yet, so. What video game is it? My Nintendo 64? It's GoldenEye. My kids they said that they were better than me at any first-person shooter game. I popped that bubble real quick.
Aiden Whitney, I keep having problems with the diff in my SW4 swapped slash. What should I do?
SW4? Four-wheel drive? SW4. He keeps blowing diffs. Can you ask the question again? Where's it at?
Yeah, I keep having problems with a diff in my SW4 swap slash.
I don't know what SW4 swap slash is.
Okay, Chuck, 2001. Why don't you have a UDR yet?
I can't answer that question because because I might. Next question.
Big BRC, what's your favorite RTR crawler?
Oh man, come on, dude. It's TRX4 all day, every day. That's the only one I have. That's the only one I own.
Lane, I have a Revo with an OS engine. I'm going to sell it. What's a good asking price?
Revo with an OS engine. 200. That's a good asking price. Maybe you can go for 250. Clean it up really well and take some videos of it running. If you take some videos of it running and it's super clean, you should be able to get 250 for it.
Dustin, 1/16 Revo brushed best shock upgrade or keep stock?
Get the aluminum shocks from Traxxas. That's what I do on mine. But I try to keep them stock unless I break it.
What radio do you run?
I run on my bashing cars. I run a few radios. On my bashing cars, I run the TQI, the Bluetooth radio. I think it's really cool. And then on some of my higher end bashing cars, this new collection that I have that y'all haven't seen yet, I run Spectrum because I have a whole bunch of Spectrum stuff still. But on my race stuff, I use a Sanwa M12S.
Ezra, hi Mark, do you have any Kyosho cars? I have the Inferno GT2 race spec 1/8 scale nitro on road with the Dodge Demon body.
I don't have any Kyosho car. I have Mini Zs. That's all I have from Kyosho. Kyosho is like next level crazy expensive. So obviously I'm more of a quantity RC guy. So
on this for Nick, how's the racing in the Underground Potato League?
It's good, man. I'm TQing in the Underground Potato League.
Jacob Roberts, hey Mark, looking to get into RC racing at OCRC. I currently just bash with my Slash 4x4. What class do you recommend for someone looking to get into racing?
Figure out. So it really depends on your local scene. If you go short course, 4-wheel drive short course. Here, 4-wheel drive short course goes really, really hard. Like there's always people running 4-wheel drive short course. It's not as expensive as the other stuff, and if you get the Techno SET 410.3, it's like bulletproof, guys. It's unreal.
91 Pro, have you tried to fly planes?
I have, and I've tried to fly drones, and as soon as the plane or drone faces me, it ends badly.
Damn, I just chug-a-lugged out kombucha.
Minis are expensive. Like, for what you're actually getting, they're incredibly expensive to me.
Jordan's RC, have you tried the long arm lift kit for the TRX4? Any thoughts?
I have not, but you know what? That's actually a good idea to try. I'm in. I'll give it a shot, actually.
Are Traxxas CV shafts good?
Traxxas CV shocks?
Shafts. Cover letter.
Yes, they are. I have them on a few of my. What's funny is I have them on my my nice, almost like Celph Queen type bashers. Makes them more bulletproof, but because they're so pretty and nice, I don't like to drive them. So then it's completely pointless.
Wraith FPV. What about a low-C? Oh, why did it look familiar? Never mind. Some of these questions don't look familiar until I read it out loud.
Well, let's see. I would love to know what a pro racer can do with a stock 4-wheel drive VXL Slash 2S at Indy. Do you think you could pull a sub 30-second lap? Yes, I know I could. I actually used to run a 4-wheel drive Slash. So the key to making a really good Traxxas 4-wheel drive Slash, you have to get the one with the LCD chassis. And then it has to have GTR shocks. You have to put weight. In the middle under the drive shaft. And you cannot make any mistakes. Like if you make any mistake, you clip the pipe at all, it's gonna flip 1,800 times because the chassis is like all low. So put a servo in there. Get rid of the servo saver. The servo saver. There's too much play in the servo saver. I think we were gluing them down or running a straight metal servo horn. Put weight in there, and then if you can find one of the chassis braces that go across the middle of it, that car works. You just can't make any mistakes, but it's fast. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I mean, I have no idea what you're saying. It just sometimes sounds funny.
Oh wait, I got have any vintage gold pan RC10s? And if so, are you knowledgeable? What is a mint condition gold pan worth? I'm not knowledgeable, but this is another spoiler alert. I'm getting into this whole collecting thing and vintage. I'm actually going to my wife's not too happy about that. I'm actually going to go. I'm trying to get a hold of some of my friends that are vintage RC collectors. I'm going to try to pick some up. That should be some fun content.
Mo's Garage. I just rebuilt my Max and found a broken bullhead.
Bullhead.
Wasn't a question, but
oh.
We want to sympathize with you.
I haven't busted a bulkhead on my Max yet. What upgrades do you have on your Max? You guys have seen all the upgrades I have on my Max.
Charles Foster, are Fly Sky radios any good?
Someone's blowing some smoke up your skirt.
He wants a shout out.
He wants a shout out. JP Tulo. Quit hitting on my wife, dude. She's right here next to me. What was the question? Okay, sorry. Mark, close to 25,000 subs. Seems like yesterday we were celebrating 50. Yeah, I know. Isn't that crazy, guys? I'm having fun, though. I'm going to slow it down a little bit. I was, like, rocketing up. Now it's kind of slowed down. But don't worry. There's a lot of good content. That vlog that I released yesterday, I wasn't too happy about releasing. I knew it wouldn't perform well. But going forward, I'm going to be really picky. Any other questions? We're almost at 46 minutes, guys.
We've got 200 people watching. Shout out to everyone on.
What's your perfect salad? A perfect salad has a lot of bacon and cheese and ranch. Basically bacon, cheese, and ranch mush that you just eat.
Is your garage and room full of RC cars not a collection already? That's a good question. Thank you, Xavier.
All right, so here's the thing about my cars. Is my cars are pretty much all Traxxas cars. So there's very limited amount of collectible Traxxas cars. The ones that are licensed are collectible, kind of. But like the real collectible cars are going to be like your old school Kyoshos, old school Tamayas, some old school RC10s. Those are your real collectible ones. I would love to land like a old Tamiya Blazing Blazer. Those cars are like, they're worth like $3,500 right now. I'm trying to get into that world of vintage cars, but there's not many of them out there. Hopefully I can land some of them. This guy said love his G500 TRX4. That's great, man. You saw I got one. I did the video on them. That's awesome.
Nathan Horton, why don't you run Hobby Wing motors? I'm looking for one and was curious as to why you don't run them.
I have a Hobby Wing motor in my short course. I don't run, so I stick with what works. Like I stick with what is super dependable. I ran a Tecan motor, a 2050 Tecan motor in my e-buggy. I'm not joking, like 3 or 4 seasons before the rotor went bad, and I could have put a new rotor and kept going. So any motor that I can go for 3 or 4 seasons is the one that I'm going to trust. So that's why I stick with Tecan motors. And I ran a a Pro 4 Tecan motor in my short course a while back, and that thing was bulletproof. And from the actual Tecan guy, he was like, you can run them 300 degrees. So they're just great motors. So that's why I stick with them. I'm sure Hobby Wing is good too, but I just stick with what I trust right now.
WI Patriot, still running a first generation T-Max, 20 years, 100% rebuilt and upgraded. Still running the original OS 21 motor and conversion kit. While it can't compete with today's electric, it's fast, about 70 miles per hour.
Damn! I once had this project, one of my very first projects of all time was I was going to try to get T-Max to 70 miles an hour. I basically built it all the way up, put this awesome, at the time, I think it was an axial, like a big old axial big block. I did a big block conversion kit on it, and then I never ran it. I sold it. I actually got good money for it. It was a beautiful car, but it is not easy to hit those kind of speeds in a T-Max. I can tell you that. It's almost hard to believe that you did that.
That's quality. Is that Traxxas?
That's Traxxas, yeah.
Okay, what's the best servo? Did I ask this? Frank Pose. What's the best servo and motor upgrade for Wrestler 4x4? Keep up the great work. Thank you.
I would. Let's talk about you.
Oh, I think so.
I would stick with VXL for motor and ESC. If you don't, go to a Hobbyway or something like that. Oh my God! Someone just donated $10.
The $9.99. That's
oh,
lucky.
Chuck, you're the man.
Chuck Pickhat.
But in regards to servos, I think that's what he asked. I have links on all my servos in the description. All my descriptions. Get a 130T if you want a lot of torque, or a 100T if you just want a good, dependable servo that doesn't have as much torque.
Do you have any videos on / Platinum racing tips?
Oh man, no, I don't. So there's nowhere to race. The only way that you can race a / Platinum is if other Revos are going to race with you. I tried to get a Revo class started a while back. I could probably get one if I tried really hard. But the only way it's fair is if there's other ones there. I raced a Revo Platinum in a truck class once, and you're basically just fighting to not get last.
Sven Herman, have you run the Proline Pro Fusion SC, and if so, what are your thoughts?
I have not run it, but I think it's an interesting car. The reason why I haven't ran it is because I run for Techno, so I haven't ran it yet. I could probably get an okay to run it. I thought about building one. It's different though. If I remember correctly, the center diff is like really close to the front. It's either really close to the front or the rear, and then I think it's wider in the front than in the rear. It's different. Chuck asked if I'll be making any hats like the shirt. So the reason why I don't make hats, and this is a really bad reason, guys, and don't be mad at me for this. The reason why I don't make hats is because I don't wear hats, because my head is gigantic. And when I say gigantic, like if I were to get a normal hat and put it on my head, y'all would laugh.
You should try one on. We want to see
I don't have a normal hat.
No, he doesn't.
I don't have a normal
Looks
hat.
like a little top hat.
I don't have a... Okay, here's one.
Oh, KRC Hawaii says, need more race videos with your boys in your backyard.
Oh yeah, we can do more. Okay, I'm gonna put a hat, like a normal, like this is just a normal hat. Normal hat. My aunt actually gave it to me. It was really sweet of her to give it to me. First off, I got to do it on the very last like thing. And here, look at that. Oh, guess it wasn't that bad.
Hey, that fits.
Oh man.
Okay, so that means that you have to do hats now. They need hats. The people need hats.
All right, I'll do hats. Jeez. I just got to try them on first.
One of the other questions was in regards to gear, was, are you going to ever do any yellow shirts? Oh, that's a good color. Maybe like neon collection.
I should. The thing about black shirts, they don't get dirty. Black is like the universal RC racing shirt, so that's why I stick with it. I'll get some freaking hats, guys. Thanks for all the people who purchase merch. I'm almost out of MSM shirts. I thought that the on-tone shirts would sell faster, but MSM sold faster, which is awesome.
Oh, you have something in your hair. Look at me. Yeah. Okay.
Thanks.
Okay.
I gotta find a hat that makes so y'all can see.
No, it's actually really funny when you see the hats that
see, really these are all hats that actually fit my head.
Okay, did you buy your boat yet? Ooh, are you getting a boat? Are we
God,
getting a boat?
Are you trying to rat me out? No, I haven't bought my boat yet.
What boat?
Not a boat, like an RC boat.
Oh.
Wait, get her excited.
Jordan's RC ding. Oh no.
Someone said want to buy a Revo brushless first gen. Pretty nice. Oh, he's asking me if I want to buy it. Man, you're gonna see. I'm in a weird kick right now with my RC purchases, and you'll find out really soon. What Mustang do I have? My real Mustang is it says 5.0. It's a GT. It's a 2015 GT, 6-speed.
Nathan Horton, why do you choose Tecan over Hobby Wing?
Someone said MSM stands for Melon Head Santa Maria.
Hey, I like that. That actually fits.
What? Wait, what? Why did I choose Tecan over Hobby Wing?
Yeah.
I run Tecan and Hobby Wing.
Oh.
Tecan. I reached out to Tecan. They wanted nothing to do with me. So,
Jenwood, I want to get a slightly faster RC than a Stampede 4x4. I don't know whether to go. Oh shoot. I don't know whether to go with the Arma Outcast 4S or the Max. What do you think?
Max. I'm not going to recommend an Arma.
Oh.
Only because they don't support them here. Maybe if Lone Star starts carrying Armas, they have some. Oh, look, Eric's on. They have some Armas there, but you just get so much more support with Max, more hop-ups with Max. You just get the Max. Dang,
oh, Luis Carlos Lopez said he took his grandkid to Indy. He saw it on one of your videos. They had a blast. That's good.
That's awesome. I love to meet people that I've never met before at the track. So if you see me, please reach out. I met a few new people at the last race I was at in Oklahoma, which is great. One of the guys that actually started racing because of my vlog, his name is Dylan. He's crushing the sportsman class right now. I'm probably going to try to help him get a deal, but he's doing great.
Paul Padilla, my wife has 4 cars. How many does yours have? 9.
No, she doesn't want them.
Mm-mm. I'm there for socializing, and that is it. Okay.
Oh,
True.
What do you think about JQ racing and JQ himself? I think JQ cars are great. JQ, he's different. I think he's a sharp dude. He's good at marketing, but I don't know, maybe doesn't market himself the best. I had a run-in with JQ, and it wasn't a good one, but I don't need to get in that detail.
That's for another time.
Yep.
Turo Montano, have you seen the new Traxxas Blazer body kit?
Yes. Freaking awesome. But I'm a Ford guy, so I can't do that.
You're a what?
Ford guy.
Oh, Blazer?
Blazer.
That's the Chevy?
Yeah, Chevy Blazer. Uh-oh, we're going on 200. We're about to have to drop. We're almost at an hour, too.
Man, it's been fine. There's so many.
There's 200 people on, but we've been at an hour, and I can't stand really, really long live feeds. Guys, I really appreciate everyone jumping on. I will do this more often. I know I say I will, but I've been super busy at work. I don't do anything during the week. The only reason I'm able to do it this Thursday is because I'm off tomorrow. And then during the weekends, I'm recording like nonstop. And it's fun. I love it. But I just don't. Today, I got off work a little bit early, and I've been editing. And it's just. Sorry, I'm making excuses. When are you going to have your wife drive your Traxxas on a live show? I let my wife drive my cars all the time. She just doesn't like to.
I'm not coordinated. You know, it's really hard to. I just don't know how y'all do it. I try, and it's just not. It's not for me. So, all right.
You buying some fireworks? Yes.
Oh, Riley goes, how do I tell my dad that I broke his Xmax? He comes home in half an hour, and I don't know what to do. Oh, Riley.
Your dad shouldn't get mad. I say that, but I kind of get mad at my boys when they break my stuff down.
Yeah. Who's going to have to fix it?
Good luck. So, like, okay, here's the thing. If my boys broke my cars because they were, like, the one that makes me mad that breaks my cars is my youngest one, because he does stuff to show off, and that's why he breaks them. Like, one day, some people were walking by, we were driving RC cars, and he goes, watch this, and he slams it full throttle into the curb. And I'm like, seriously? And it cracked the chassis on a Mini E-Revo. If anyone's ever changed a chassis on a Mini Revo, you're going to know why I'm pissed. Like, it was a nightmare to change. So that made me mad. But, like, my older son, I know that he's careful and drives them responsibly. If he breaks something, I don't get mad at him. Like, I know that he tried. Like, yeah, you shouldn't be too worried. The fact that you're asking is more of a reason why your dad probably should get mad, but you should have broke his car, man. It's Xmax.
Which one is that one? The big one?
The big one. That's the awesome one.
I guess you're gonna have to work on it.
Here's another spoiler alert. I don't know if this deal's gonna go through, but I'm working a deal on another one right now. We're gonna find out tomorrow.
What are you gonna do with 2?
Don't worry about it. What was the turnout of Traxxas Sluggy when you tried to race 3 months ago? No, I didn't try to race it 3 months ago. I tried to race it a while back. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great. It wasn't bad. Man, there's 200 people on. I don't want to drop, but if I don't drop, this video is going to be too long for anyone to actually watch.
We should do this again.
Want to do it again?
Type 1 if you want me back. Type 2 if you want the potato back.
So 1 for my wife, 2 for the potato on who y'all want back on the next live feed. Let's see how this goes. There's 203 people on.
Should I go Nitro? If you want to keep your sanity.
Nitro is like either super rewarding or make you go crazy. Wait, 1 was you and 2 was potato?
Yeah, and I guess 3 is potato and me.
I could put you and potato on there. Let me see if I can pull off you and a potato. Hold on, I'm gonna try.
Oh, RC Guru wants to see the potato. Give the man what he wants.
All right, we're gonna have me and a potato on. Are you and a potato on? Ready?
Oh, it says, no one let this COVID-19... Oh, come on. It's not a hoax. Ruin your 4th of July.
There it is.
Everyone enjoy their freedoms. Yes.
We got you. We got you and the potato on now. 1 and 2? I mean, there was 1 or 2. You can't have both.
Best RC to start racing with. I feel like you have... Do you have a video on that?
If to start racing, I have links in the description below. But SCT 410 and the ET 48.3. A little expensive, but... Alright guys, hey, I want to thank everyone who did the super chats. Super chats where you donate to say thanks. Man, guys, that's freaking awesome. Y'all watching, subscribing, and just follow me is awesome. So thanks for everybody that supports this. It's not going anywhere. I got a lot of great stuff coming. A lot of great stuff. Like some of the vlogs that I've already shot, like I want to release now because they're so awesome. But yeah, we'll see.
Oh, Seblitz, he said something good. He said to that kid who asked about the Xmax, you can learn how to fix the truck with your dad. That way you can fix it when you break it again. That's what I tell Mark. You know, he's got to teach the kids.
Lechon, Pancit, Lumpia. Man, I like, if I have to put that in order, I'm going to go Lumpia. Man, all of those are good.
I don't eat lechon, but... And the interesting thing is I do like Filipino food. I like all Asian food, but I'm Mexican, and Asian food is on the top of my list. So that's what we'll be having some this weekend. So.
All right, guys, we're gonna drop. Thanks for watching. Someone asked me to do a vid on /404 racing. The reason why I can't do that is because I'm contractually supposed to race a CT 410.3. So it's gonna be tough. I can ask for permission, but it's kind of up to them as part of my deal with Techno. So. Jordan's RC, thank you for the donation. Freaking awesome. Revo for the max? No, probably not. I gotta have at least a max. I only got 1 max.
Well, greetings from Argentina. Well, thank you, everyone.
Argentina, yeah. Awesome. All right, guys. Yeah, I'll see y'all soon. I'll do another live feed. I won't wait too long to do the next one. I'll see y'all later. Thanks, guys.
Bye.